Hey guys, it's Raf here from Moston Motorcycles again. Just a really quick video, I hope, of a project we've got going on at the moment. It's our XS650 hardtail. We've actually used a standard wiring loom that you might find it anywhere like MikesXS, something like that. I believe it's called the XS1 wiring loom. Obviously we've made some changes, but the colours are the same. And I just want to run through some points that hopefully it's for my own benefit, because I'm sure I'll be doing this again. But if anyone else out there, yeah, it can help them, well so be it. That's excellent. As I say, it's about 9 o'clock at night, so I'm going to really go a lot quicker than I would normally, and hopefully I won't bore you or get you too lost. Okay, so we've got the battery, you've got the red with the fuse, goes straight up to the red in your wiring loom. That obviously runs all the way along to here. If you have a look here, that's the 4-pin connector from the original ignition. We're using an aftermarket ignition. It's actually one that we sell. Yeah, I don't even know what the SKU is, but I can go through that in a sec. So okay, look, with this connector here, make sure that if you're reading the wiring diagram, it says that you've got position 1, position 2. When I was doing this, I was doing it in position 2, thinking that that was your ignition. Position 1 is actually your ignition. Position 2 is just your parks. So don't bridge. If you're doing anything like this, don't bridge the red to the blue unless you're after park. Bridge everything else. So in this case, right now, we've got power coming to the red, which I've just confused people, made the black one here. Then when we get this and we switch it onto the right position, one-handed, there you go. Now, if you have a look at the back of this, so that's going in on the black and out on the 2 reds. So the 2 reds come up here. One goes to brown and the other one goes to the red yellow. Whoops, to the red yellow in the background you see there. Now get that right. If the brown is obviously for your headlight, tail light, horn, that kind of thing. Your red yellow is for your indicators. So if you're having trouble with one or the other, check that out first. All right, first up, while we're at the front here, let's check out the indicators. So in this case, there's a red yellow there, which because it's getting dark, it's going to be getting tricky to see, but that's it there. Red yellow from the wiring loom. As I said, it's red yellow going out of there, red yellow to there. Now this is actually a CS2. Once again, it's our own product. We just put it on there to get this thing underway. May not end up with it, but there you have it. So that's a CS2 Yamaha left-hand switch you'll find on the website. And so all these colors work for that, and I can't say whether it's going to work for something else or not. Some of them match, some of them don't. So we got the red yellow going out of there, going into a yellow and white. That yellow white there, that goes up. Now that's your indicator, as I say. Then as it comes down, I'll have to try and remember this. It's the brown and the green. Now that seems all fairly obvious. That's standard Yamaha colors. This is where it gets tricky. The right hand side, sure enough, is actually the, come on, right side's green. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, right side's green, the left side's brown. Here you go. And if you have a look here, on the wiring loom side, it is green. So green to green is fine. So you got green there, going to green there, and that red one you see underneath is actually the one I'm pointing at there. That's your red, which goes to your right hand side indicator, front indicator. Your earth is the black one that comes in there. You'll see another one like that. You've also got the 2 indicators and whatever else you want to earth there. Okay, but here's the tricky bit. Where it goes to the left side, rather than it being brown, you'll see it comes in brown there from the CS2, yeah, right there. And once again, you've still got the red going out, but on this side, it's actually red and blue. There is a 3-pin brown, but don't touch it because it ain't it. All right, in some Yamahas, it's like a chocolate. In this case, yeah, they've substituted chocolate for red-blue. All right, so then that's the red-blue. That goes out there. Have I put this ignition into on so I can actually, yeah, it's on the on position. So now I've showed you the front indicators. Here are the rear indicators. We've used LEDs here. Just trying to keep this all sort of in order. There it is. So as I say, this one is, is that it? Okay, so that's your earth, your black's your earth, and that's got the black from the indicator as well as this black here, which goes to the other indicator. I've kept these all very long because we're going to cut these down and do things with them later. The positive side though is this green one here. So it's the green coming from there. As I said, it's the right side going into your indicator there, which then goes down through the frame to there. Now on the other side, if you can just sort of see, it's this one here, and sure enough I've just pulled it out. You can see the two connectors there. I might get that back in because otherwise, and this is the bit that slows me down. If I don't do this, I'll forget by morning and I'll have to go through it all over again. So 2 seconds. I sort this out. Okay, she's back in. Okay, so that's red blue goes there into that indicator down there, and obviously once again the into the indicator there, and then once again you've got the black which goes to the neutral side. So that's your indicators. If I've got that on, so I should be able to. What I do need to show you is the relay. Let's come over here quickly and have a squiz. So here's your 2-pin or a 3-pin relay. I've got this as a 2-pin, but it's a non-LED one. Obviously there's your power from the red there. You need constant power into your relay after the fuse. So that's what I've done there. On the other side, we've got going out into brown and white. Very important, brown and white. That once again goes right up into the frame to the front. I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, we should be able to get indicators though, even though that relay is not the right relay. So there you go. Left, switch it over, and we got right there as well. So obviously with the right LED relay, that'll be sorted. So I was going to show you the brown and white. That's right. So from that indicator relay at the back there, comes up into the brown and white, which, let's have a quick squeeze, this one here. That one there, so that's your power in, and then that becomes what, that's supposed to be brown and white, believe it or not. Looks more like pink to me. And that once again goes into your CS2. So look, that's your whole indicator setup. Hopefully you followed those colors all right. If not, feel free to give us a yell, and if I've still got it in my head, I can help you out. Now we've installed the PAMCO on this on the other side. I'll go through that another time. There's also an ace well there. That's what that big bulky thing is there. That's obviously coming straight off as soon as we've sorted out the ace well. Just quickly, I want to show you the tail lights and headlights. So I showed you, you've got your high beam, the yellow, very normal. Your blue is the low beam, goes straight into that. Anything else I need to show you? So if you don't have your blue set up right, if you have it on something else, is that blue set? Yes, it has. Look at that blue separator as well. Luckily, we're going to be going through all this tomorrow and fixing it all up. But there you go. Okay, so that blue's on there now. Not very well, but so you come over here and you can just sort of see that light coming on and off there. And when you go to high beam, low beam, that light should stay on, which it does. Probably the brakes, the only other thing. You know, have the high beam, low beam there. And as I say, we've got the tail light, which I'll put on again, like so. Now, the tail light is purely, what have we got? The earth, which goes into the black, as you know. So that's the earth there, blah, 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 follow that around, follow that around, follow that around. It becomes a black there. I don't know why I didn't use black there, or someone didn't use black. All right, now for the tail light itself, it's this one here, which is just a plain blue. And then you got this one's actually your green, yellow, which is your stop. And hopefully, if I, there you go. So that's that one coming on there. And also, if we do the, there you go. So, and that's the lever up there, just in case you think I'm lying. We're coming up to nearly 9 minutes, so let's finish this up. Basically, yeah, green, yellow, goes up through there, comes down through, here's your switch, your brake switch. So there it is. So that's your green and yellow. So your brown's your active, your green yellow's there. So that green yellow goes from your brake switch, straight over to that there. As for the front, you follow that brown, obviously it goes up and around. I'll show you the horn quickly. Here's the front one, which once again, it's green and yellow, as you can see there, and brown. So, so that's what breaks the circuit. Just quickly, the horn. Horn's an easy one because it's not always pink. In this case, it is pink as well. So it's pink coming out of the CS2, which is the right-hand side, and it's pink going into the wiring loom, which is the left-hand side. Comes down here. There's your pink, straight into your horn. This is your active brown, constant brown, straight into your horn on the other side, and hey presto, you're sorted there. These, I don't know what these are. What do they? They look like they've got something to do with the ignition system. I'll go through that another time. We've just got a constant thing up there. All right, I think we're done. Look, if you want any more information, have a look for another video. Haven't done any of the charging system there yet. Starter solenoid I haven't done, and also the regulator rectifier, two-piece regulator rectifier is right there as well. So I can go through that another time. If you want any information on the ACE-well, let us know. And that's it. All right, thank you very much. Sorry it took so long, but hopefully that helps you out of a tricky situation. And have a good night, and we'll see you all soon.